Yes, there are people that have made good amounts of money, and there are people that have also failed. The cause of every failure is foundation. Can someone say foundation? If you don't have a good starting in anything, don't expect to reap good in it. In businesses like this, you hear people say, I have done something like that, it did not work. I've done this, I've done that, it did not work. Probably you too have tried businesses like this and it did not last better for you. So we have several experiences like that. Am I correct? Now the problem is basically the foundation. These are the three major problems in businesses like this. One, if you join a company that the people do not have the interest of its partners at heart, then the possibility for them to close is very easy. Two, if they don't have what they are trading on, it becomes more worse because anything can remove them from the business. Then three, if you don't have a good foundation, a good starting point, you don't know what to do, how to do it, things you're expecting to see in the business, how to overcome it, because take it or leave it. Every business has its ups and downs. Are we together? So here, in the business drive, we are here to guide you through those gray areas so that you can succeed in the business. Is that quite clear? Please, can you applaud yourself for being here today? Can you applaud yourself? I love my audience already. Now let me tell you one truth. The first day I paid money into this business, I had some reservation. I was afraid. When I went to my started feeling, oh, why did I pay the money? And some of you might have experienced those things. It's normal. There's no problem with that feeling because we want to take risks. But here's where the problem comes in. When other people are now calling you foolish for what they're doing. Why did you do such a thing? You're supposed not to do that. It will close down. This and that. That's where the problem comes in. I want to let you know this today that you have made one of the best decisions for yourself. For picking up your partnership or even showing interest, whether part payment or full payment, you have done the best thing for yourself. This is one truth. There's no rich man without risk. So you are telling God, God, I want to become successful. That's why I'm taking this risk. So you've done nothing wrong. And I'm going to affirm this to you. I've been in this business for 4 years now. And within these 4 years, the only people that have failed in this business are those that don't know what to do, or those that are not willing to do it. Two things I've mentioned. Those that don't know what to do. Maybe they want to do it too, but they don't know what to do. Nobody is there to show them this is how to do it. Or those that you show them what to do, they are not willing to do it. If you're not any of these persons, then you're likely going to succeed in this business. It's as sure as that. Because I came into this business as a novice. But I have this driving force within me that I must succeed. Probably because I have tried several things. Because when my life went down, I'll tell you the truth, I've tried nearly everything that someone's supposed to try. I've learned how to make custard, I've learned how to make matches, I've learned how to make tissue. I don't know what you're going to mention that I didn't. But the problem is that I didn't have money. There was no way to have capital to set those things up. I've gone to different workshops. I've learned different things. Aside from what I even studied in school, that one is aside. So I said to myself that I don't know, there's nothing else. So when I saw this business, I thought that this is the only way I can get money. Do you understand the point now? So I went all into the business. Let me tell you one thing that would have removed me in the business. After paying money in this business, I paid money on the 23rd of December 2018. That was the last presentation for the year. So they left. The people that brought the business to Calabar, they left. They went back to Abuja. When they went back to Abuja, they told me they will return on the 5th of January. On the 5th, they did not return. I waited for calls, I didn't hear anything. So on the 6th, I came to the office. When I went to the office, the place was locked. Give it with me, how would you feel? That wasn't tough enough. I moved to the neighbor who she's a seamstress, and I asked her, how about these people? She said, she has not seen people. She don't know anything about them. I said, now wow. I said, now wow. So I left. I didn't conclude. I left. I said, okay, let me go and eat. I'll come back. I strolled down the road. I ate and returned. When I returned, I met a young girl. So she was actually lamenting. How is she knew she wouldn't have used her money to register? She used the school fees. How do you think I'll feel? He said, this thing, I'll follow this thing to the end. Tell your neighbor, I'll follow this thing to the end. That was what I said. This thing, me, I'll follow this thing to the end. I did not receive anything, nothing. The only thing I received was just a brochure and Ambassador Daniel's number. So I returned home, I dialed the number. When I dialed the number, the phone rang. I said, the phone has even rung. Okay, let me listen. He picks the call. I'll tell you this for sure. I could not recall exactly what he told me, but the moment he picks the call, I felt life within me. I said, okay, since he has picked the call, that means there is hope. Do you understand the point now? So I didn't bother. And I asked when I came to the office, he said, yes, they're not yet back, they're still in Abuja, but as soon as they return, they'll let me know. It's okay, no problem. Now let me tell you something. That lady that made that statement, we went to home together. On the way she dropped, that was the last day I saw her to date. 4 years have passed. I've personally mentored someone that this business has paid over 13 million. I said, me, I've trained someone that this business has paid over 13 million. I'm not saying people. I said one single person. But that girl nearly stole this opportunity from me. Satan nearly used her to steal this opportunity from me. So as you're coming into this business, you're going to have discouragement from different sources. Sometimes they don't know that they're discouraging you. The lady in question did not know that she's discouraging me. She did not know that. She was only lamenting from her own end. Did you get my point? How wish she knew she wouldn't have. From my own side, I was feeling, yeah. So as you're sitting down here, you need to build yourself. If you're going to succeed in this business, build yourself against any form of discouragement. One thing is certain, the business is real. And like I told you last week, or week before last, for those of you that attended before now, the business is in your hand. The fortune in this business is in you knowing what to do on time and doing it. So me, I actually encourage you, don't allow anyone to discourage you. We warmly welcome you to this wonderful organization. So stay put and don't let anything to discourage you. A very quick one, I'll be doing this very snappy. Please, I need another sensor. Now, some of the people that are going to discourage you has been embedded in the Minity Guide, range from people who loves you so much. Who do you think are the people that really loves you? Sorry, mommy? Family. Now they're going to give you their best kind of advice, not because they hate you, but because they don't want you to experience the rough side of life. Am I correct? Just like every parent, no mother willfully will accept their son or daughter to go through operation. Is there anybody that will accept that? But here's one truth. If the child has a sickness that requires operation, no matter the love of the mother, the child needs to go through that, the child has to live. I don't know if I'm correct. That's the point. So while they are loving you, this business is actually coming in is a transition from the corporate world, which automatically will bring you into financial success. Look around the world today. When we were growing up, there was a regular instruction that was given to us. Junior, study hard, go to school, come out and have job. Am I correct? The truth of the matter is that, let's be very real to ourselves. People that are fortunate to have job, are they really satisfied with their job? That's the truth. We are not here to insult anyone, but within them, they are not very satisfied due to the economy. So this business is a transition. It's like you're going through CSC, you're going through operation that they are going to remove you from that mindset, from that condition. The people that are going to discourage you, they are not yet gone through this process. So don't allow them to discourage you. These are going to cut across your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your cousin. They will do everything to discourage you, not because they hate you, but because they love you. And they don't want you to be a failure. And I will tell you this truth. The only person that is going to make you to become a failure is you. Because here the business is quite very simple. Now the Chiku that you just watched this afternoon is in Texas, in his room, sitting room. But he has been able to reach a large number of people and train them. Am I correct? That's how simple the business is. In your sitting room alone, you have done this business. And you make good amount of money from this business. You don't pay tax to anybody. Nobody is coming to collect you shop rent. In your sitting room alone. That's the first thing you need to do. First thing is decide to do this business. And I said it earlier, 1 hour or 2 hours a day is enough. But if you don't do these things, you are not going to become successful. You won't make money. You become a failure. I'm touching things you need to do. So by the time your parents, your guardians, your siblings will try to discourage you, please try and do these things we are telling you in order for you to succeed. By the time you make money, all of them will turn back to join you. Do you know why? Results cancels insults. Talk to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, result cancels insults. So with that in mind, we move back to our business drive today. As a matter of fact, in case you need a company CAC number, you can copy here. Here's the RC number. For security reasons, in case you want it, you can go and make your findings. The business is fully registered. Yes, we are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Okay. So we are fully registered. You can copy them. Alright. Now, here's one truth I have to tell you. If you're going to succeed in this business, you need to learn fast. One of the things you need to learn is the business real? The authenticity of the business. I might tell you it's real and you believe it's real. It is not enough. You need to have concrete evidence that when someone is talking with you, you know what you're standing on, not what you were told. Do you understand the point now? That's one thing that will help you. And how can you have those concrete evidence? Who can tell me? What is one of the ways you can have this concrete evidence? If you want to speak, indicate. I welcome comment from everyone. And I want to tell you one truth. There's nobody that is an expert. All of us are learning. Ikogu, thank you very kindly. So you make your research. Now all of us need to make our time to make research. Anything that you hear we are telling you, make research about it. I just said that the company have made 17 years globally. Yes, mommy? Attending seminars like this, attending trainings like this. Very correct. Who else? Okay, Mr. Melody. By reading books, this thing will help you clear your doubt. As a matter of fact, this is one of the things, these are the things that helps me. When I came into the business, the only thing I was given was a brochure. And I found the company's website in it. So I go ahead to make those research. I already said that the business was real. So before anyone will come and tell me the business is not real, it's a scam, it's this and that, I've already seen it. And I've seen the numbers of people that are making fortune in it. Do you understand the point now? So please, you need to read books. Very, very important. Please, can I have first year? Master, please go with your own first year. Now this is the first book that you don't have to buy. You must. There is a big difference between have and must. You must have this book and read it. It's a must. It's not optional. You must have this book and read it. It's compulsory. If you want to succeed in this business, but if you don't want to succeed, there's no big deal. Me, I'll tell you, there's no point of even getting a book. You can quit. Be very real. If you don't want to succeed in this business, don't bother yourself getting a book. But if you want to succeed, get the book. It's going to help you know what to tell someone. There are scripts in the book. How do I talk to my parents? How do I talk to my dad? How do I talk to so person? They're in the book. Get it and read the mindset. Things you're going to experience. Please get that book. And it's not expensive. Yeah, I have to be very honest. Books are not expensive as compared to what we're going to get in it. How much? Lagos here, you can buy it at 2,000. I bought mine 2,500 at Port Harcourt. So you can get it at 2,000. Just enter any of the bookshop or go to Agoju, you'll find it there. Or if you want to get it in the office, you can still get it here. Same 2,000. That's the point. Get that book. Get compound effects. One of the testifiers today talks about compound effects. Get compound effects. Get GoPro. Get business of the 21st century. Get prospecting roles. It will help you succeed in this business. Get the company's website. Make research about it. Make thorough research. By so doing, it will help you. If you don't do those things, you're going to allow the rejection, the people that will talk, the naysayers on the streets from your family, to steal this fortune away from you. Now I tell people this truth. This business is like a mango tree. It's like you're planting any tree. How many of us have done farm work before? Can you wave at me? Farm work, farm work, farm work. How many years does it take a tree to bear fruits? Generally.
3 years.
On an average. 3 years. Let's talk about mango tree. 3 years. Pears. 3 years. Even cocoa. Do we get the point now? No, here's the point. When the seed of that tree was sown into the soil, it was very little. As it's growing, it requires protection from the owner. Am I correct? That time that the tree is about growing, you must protect it. In the next 10 years, the tree can protect itself. Are you aware of that? That if a vehicle approaches, hit it, the driver might die. I don't know if I'm correct. But now that the tree is tender within the first 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even you can smash the tree and it go off. Am I correct? That's how this business is. As you're coming in, it's your responsibility to protect this business. That's the first thing I want you to go home with. It is your own responsibility to see that you protect this business. The business is like a tree. Another way the business is like a tree is this. When you plant a tree, the first time it's starting to bear fruit, will the fruit be very much? It will be small. If you have experienced mango tree bearing fruit, while it's starting small. But at the point, it began to bear much fruit after years. That's how the business is. The good news is that as you're learning this business, in a period of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, if you are very smart, you can even start making money. I have to be very honest. If you're smart, in the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you can make money. And if you're serious about it, within the space of 1 month, you can even recover your money. That's the truth. Because you know what to do, and you're doing it. And I advise you to learn this very, very fast. So first, you need to protect your tree. Write that down. Is it clear? You have to protect your tree against all external force, including you. Protect your tree against it. Second, every tree takes a period of 3 to 4, 5 years before it bears fruit. Am I correct? So give your business time. Don't be desperate. Yes, it's going to pay you. And make sure you do the needful. So, there are a few things you are going to experience in this business, ranging from rejection, discouragement, doubt. Those things happen. As much as you're imperfect human, you're going to experience this thing. It's not your fault. And you're also dealing with fellow imperfect humans. This is one truth. Let's be very honest. This is Nigeria. A lot of persons are being duped. So you don't expect that you just jump up to them and they jump and follow you. Do you understand my point? Have that understanding. Don't expect that you just go and tell this woman, hey, there's a business, come and do, and she'll follow you. Something should be wrong. If everyone should follow you, wrong. Something should be wrong. So some people will likely tell you no. Some people will wait to join you after 6 months, after seeing your result. There's no problem. Have that in mind. So for that reason, you're going to experience some rejection, some doubt, and it might make you to feel discouraged. These things happens in the business. So, we appreciate you for making our time to be here today. We hope that the information you got during the presentation that you attended that day was powerful enough, which will be translated into a tangible cash flow for you and your family. Without much delay, I want to tell you this, that we have been able to develop a solid, tested, global system that has the ability to solve the current world problem And what's the current world problem? Cash flow, not cash. Cash flow. The difference between cash and cash flow is the consistency of money entering your account. Some people make money once in a while. Some people make money during the time they are working, when they go and sell. When other people make money constantly. Let's take one of this Access Bank or Eco Bank. Each time we pass at the bank, we see the queuing to remove money. This man is making money constantly. That is what we call cash flow. But let's look at that same bank. We have bankers who are working inside those banks. They make money once a while. Those people receive cash, but they don't have cash flow. So we have been able to provide a business model that has the ability of giving you constant money as if you have ATM. Like HOF in his house. On a daily basis, he averaged nothing less than 1 million naira. The person that took training today, that morning training, we're watching. Every day in his house, so that is what we call cash flow. And the funny thing is that you cannot finish cash flow, but cash can finish as a result of medical bills, feeding, transportation, light bills, hospital bills, school fees, like this very period. If you're a parent in the house, you understand what I'm talking about. School fees, house rent, and the rest. But this is a business model that has been able to help you and I, or have a lot of persons, escape it. You are here today because you also want to build your own. Let's move on without much delay. Please note this. This is not a Ponzi scheme. It is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not MMM. It is a business. I'll repeat it. It is a business. Can someone say business? It is a business. It's not gambling. You're not duping someone, and someone is not duping you. It is business. But here is it. It is a business community whereby all committed members are subjected to sound training. Can someone say sound training?
Sound training.
Mentorship.
Mentorship.
On how to apply leverage efforts through the connected economy. Another thing you need to notice there is leverage. Can someone say leverage?
Leverage.
Let's look at it from this point. A teacher who is teaching a school and a proprietor who owns the school, who has time freedom? Why? Not because he owns the school. Why? Because he has people working for him. Did you get the point from that? Someone can own a school and decide to be a teacher. But when someone employs other people, you have leverage. Now let's put the math this angle. This teacher is teaching a class of 50 students and each of them are paying 40,000. If you multiply 50 by 40, it will give you a total of 2 million naira. How much will they pay that teacher? Think about it. 30 to 50,000 if the person is even lucky. 30 to 50, let's say so. Now, the proprietor is receiving in each class approximately 2 million naira from the effort of the teacher. Let's say the proprietor has like 6 to 12 classes. Multiply 2 million by the numbers of classes. Can you see the power of leverage? Can someone say leverage?
Leverage.
Tell your neighbor, I need leverage.
I need leverage.
So we apply it through the connected economy. But you need to have the knowledge of that principle. That's the first thing. I tell people this. If you cannot calculate, you can never employ someone. Because what will make you to employ other people is when you know your commission. Is it clear? So that is why you need to go through the sound training and the mentorship. That's the point. You want to have a leverage, so you need to know how you can control your organization, put your organization in the right track, what the tools they need. That is the purpose of the training. That is when you have leverage from those persons you are having. These are the 4 major things to discuss this evening. First is why do you need to use Let the Dreams initiative. Second is the 10 streams of income that we have here. And the segment of fast income in 6 months. Lastly, what next do you have to do? So a very quick one. If you have been working, if you have ever since you started making money, it's up to 10 years. Can you go back there? It's up to 10 years since you started making money. Okay, it's up to 5 years since you started making money. Your own money. Can you wave at me? 5 years. Okay, you are just started making money this year. Now, here's the point I want you to understand. Many of us have been working and we have what we want to do. Think back, when you were a child, I remember buying my father train. Me, I recall that I used to tell my dad, oh, I'll buy you this, I'll buy this. In a dream, I dreamed of buying my father train. We all had dreams, we all had vision, what we wanted to do for our parents, am I correct? But as we grew into this life and the way we are seeing the world, many of us, those dreams are gone. Think of yourself when you were a child. What did you promise your mother? You're going, mommy, I'll build a house for you. I'll do this. Have you been able to achieve all those things? It is because of how much is coming to your account. Some of you have made money for over 10, 20 years now, but you cannot build your own house. You're still someone's tenant. You cannot have the good cars and the rest of the things, not even good lifestyle. Live Your Dreams Initiative has the capacity of making you to become a landlord in the next 6 months or 1 year, if only you're smart. At the same time, you have the ability to buy cars of different varieties. Yes. Also have the ability of helping other people. You have the ability of helping other people. As if that's not enough, you have the ability of going on wonderful vacation and owning business from different countries. I want you to think of yourself making commission from 197 countries in the world. On Saturday, we launched our office in Zambia. Saturday. So imagine you're staying in Nigeria, you're making commission from Zambia, making commission from Ghana, making commission from different countries. As HOF is in Texas, that's how he's making money from different. Imagine someone left Nigeria since 2019 and is still making money from Nigeria. Just imagine. He's making money from different parts of the world. As far as his partners are existing in those places, he's making commission from there. So this is the best business you need to do. Someone will be asking me, okay, what do we really do in this company? What is the major thing that we do? Please note the screen. Live Your Dreams Initiative is about doing what? Creating awareness. That's the major thing that we do. That's what it pays us for. We create awareness for people to learn how they can live. They can live their lives to the fullest without any limitation caused by lack of finance or lack of time. That is to say, we show people how they can live their life to the fullest without running out of money or time. A lot of persons have money, but they don't have time freedom. Am I correct? Some have time, but they don't have money. You need this both things in order for you to be happy. So for that reason, we now look for the opportunity, and we see that we can actually convert households. We can convert food item, consumables into cash flow. We look for those things and see it's very, very possible. Our major objective is to create time freedom. Can someone say time freedom? Financial freedom. Health freedom. Let's repeat it. Time freedom. Financial freedom. And health freedom. These are the major things we provide to our partners. Trust me, these things are possible, but they won't come to you on a platter. You need to ask for it. Jesus said, ask, and it shall do what? That is the point here. Now, I'll be doing this very fast for the sake of time. Please, I want you to understand why you need to do this business. I'll be doing 3 comparisons. Traditional business that is going to China, buying goods to trade fair, Alaba International or anywhere to sell, opening a shop. I'll start from that point. Then I'll now also compare with employment. Either you choose someone to employ you, or lastly, I'll show you how this business is. I want you to choose the best for yourself. So let's start with traditional business. Someone is opening shop at trade fair. For him to make money, you need to send goods at China or outside, import the goods. Am I correct? We will look for money first, rate the shop, send the goods, bring it down. You agree with me that those are risks? I don't know if I'm correct. So the risk is what makes him to to get money, the higher the risk, the higher his reward. I want to ask you a direct question. If you stop taking this risk, will this money continue to come? That's the truth. That's just the truth. So if that man stops going to trade and doing all those things, the money that he used to make will stop coming. That's number one thing I want us to have in mind. You're making money here because you're taking this risk. Now, let's say another thing. Someone say, okay, for that reason, since here, I'm making money because I'm here, but this time I don't want to be there. Let me go under employment. Let me look for someone that has shop already, that has taken the risk. Or maybe a person that has been schooled already, or someone that has something to employ. He now employ me. Let me go under employment. I don't want to go and be the one taking all the risks. So he now bring himself under employment here. We together. Since he's here under employment, can this man pay him to be richer than him? Is it possible? So you see that his own reward will be very low. That is why people that are under employment, I'm sorry to say this, they are the poorest people. I'm being very honest. Do you know why? Someone that is paying you can never pay you to be richer than him. Take it or leave it. People that are in business make more money. Only that their risk is higher. They are the one paying. The man that opens school is a businessman. The man that opens a bank is a businessman. The man that opens even the man that opens a church is a businessman. Don't be deceived. Because he's the one that will look for the best pastor and employ him. Am I correct? That's the truth. The man that opens hospital is a businessman. He's the one taking risks. You that is employing, trust me, he can never pay you to be richer than him. So what he's paying you is actually very low. That's the point. So let's move on from that point. If that is low, since it's like this, I want to ask you a question. This man that used to employ him and pay, if he stop being here, will he continue to make money? If he stop being here, will he continue to make money? Nowhere. So you see, he will disappear from there. Now let's go to our kind of business. Hello? Hello? As you're starting this business with zero risk. Why do I say you're starting with zero risk? The only thing you're paying for is your domain. I want to have my website on the company's domain, so that when I'm doing the business, I can have where I'm getting my commission from. That's the only thing you're paying for. So please, how can I have my login detail on the company's website? The company says, okay, if you want to have one, pay $49,990. If you want to have two, pay $49,990 times 2. If you want to have 3, pay $129,990. Do you understand the point now? We are going to activate you on our domain. We'll be doing the renewal and everything for you. We are the one that will do it. As if that's not enough, after you have paid that amount of money, then I say, okay, if you paid $49,990, we are going to give you a gift that is more than your money. You pay $49,990, they give you a gift worth over $55,000. Did you lose anything? Is there any risk? So you started the business at zero risk. Zero risk. That's how you start the business. Okay, with that zero risk in mind, they now tell you, remember that all rich people have one thing in common. Can someone say leverage? Leverage. They now say, please, make sure you apply the law of leverage. Whatever you know, teach other people. Don't stick to yourself. This is one truth. If you open a shop, you will actually advertise it to your friends and your neighbors. Am I correct? Do the same thing. Let me ask this question. Is there anyone in this hall that have ever trained someone in any field? You have an apprentice before. Mommy, you have an apprentice? Okay, so you have a apprentice. Okay, you too. You too? Okay, let me ask you. Are they free from you? Are they still under you, or you have some like that? Okay, they have gone. Alright. Now, my question to you is this. Now that they are free, they are on their own, are you still making commission from their effort? No, but now the company says, do the same thing you did. Whatever you know, just teach others. Whether you're going to collect money or just teach others. As you're teaching them, wherever they are going to, you'll still be making money. Can we applaud this company? Can we put our hands together for this company? they're free from, like me. My boss trained me 4 years ago. I'm on my own. But you know what? He's making commission for life. Wherever I'll go to, he's making commission for life. I have over 5,000 people under my organization. He's making commission for life because he trained me. So they tell me, simple, apply this leverage. Teach others what to know. Our business is not about bringing people. Listen, it's not all about bringing people. It's not all about selling product. It's about duplication. Can someone say duplication? So whatever you know, just duplicate on others. That's why I tell you, you don't need to scam people here. Don't look at people as people you want to dupe. No. Look at people as people, I want to teach you what I know, so that you can also do it and make money. So I teach my cousins, my neighbor, my everyone what I know. So with that, this is you. You now apply the law of leverage on this man. You teach this man, teach this man, teach this one, everyone teach, they know. Now at a point in time, you're old, probably like this man. You cannot go out and run around and do the rest of things again. What will happen? Shall you back one place back? Normally, when you stop working as this man and this man, your income is supposed to stop coming a bit. But you know what will happen? This income, instead of stopping coming, it will rather increase. Can someone say increase? It will increase because you're not the only one. Even when you're no longer here, there are other people here and are still doing the business like that all over the world. They are scattering everywhere. So that's how beautiful the business is. So I want to ask you, between traditional business, employment sector, and our own kind of business, which one do you prefer? Please, can you applaud yourself for being here today? Can you put your hands together for yourself? This is the only business model in the world that has zero risk. I repeat it, zero risk with high return of cash flow, high return, but it's based on leverage efforts. So me, I will tell you today, in order for you to succeed in this business, go wide fast. Whether you're going to use radio, whether you're going to use enemies, the first means I advise you to use your contacts. Don't be ashamed of your business. You're not here to dupe them. They have to make the decision to do the business or not. Do you understand the point? Never be ashamed of your business. If you want to succeed in this business, go wide fast. Advertise your business as soon as possible. That's advertising is when you have the leverage. Any man that does not advertise his business does not have leverage. Any pastor that cannot promote his business is a poor man. Go and look at the top pastors. They are the one that they go different means, go on internet, preach, and they are able to reach a large numbers of people. Yes. So let's move on very fast. This work on collaborative world. Now, when I mentioned that some persons make 1 million, 10 million, 100 million on a monthly basis, some of us will be asking, what really sustains this business? How many of you have wondered that, like what we showed you last week, when you saw the big alert? Some of you wonder, what really produced this money? How many of you have that question in mind? Okay, I'm here to answer the questions for clarity's sake. That's why we asked you to come today. Now, the first thing that sustains this business is we are the only company in the world that pays daily. This is one truth. When it comes to money, human beings like taking risks, but nobody is foolish. Nobody wants to take anyhow risks. I'm doing something, I'm not seeing any evidence, and I'm still doing it. Do you understand the point now? So, other company pays weekly, some pays monthly, but this one is paying today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. So because of that, the numbers of people that comes in are even higher than the one that say wait for 1 week. That's one thing. 2018, we won this award. The only company that pays 10 in the whole world, even up to this point, there's no other company that pays 10. They don't have that capacity. Now, the next thing that sustains this business is that we have world-class repeat use of organic products. Are you aware that health is wealth? No matter how wealthy you are, if you're not healthy, it's not making sense. So for that reason, every rich man knows that one important thing in his life is his health. Sad to say, most rich people in this state are suffering from ulcer. Not that they want it, but because when they were pursuing money, they forget to eat. That's the truth. In turn, they develop ulcer. If they see something that will cure their ulcer, they are ready to pay any amount. I don't know if I'm correct. And we have it. That's the point. So this product is one thing that is helping. As if that's not enough. Lagos State is fully populated. And the dose we inhale go into our lungs. And it blocks our lungs. Blood cannot circulate very well. In turn, it makes people to develop high BP. We have products that clear the lungs. Let me take you inside so they can touch it. Now, the first product is C24/7. It contains 22,000 phytonutrients. When I say phyto, I'm not talking about chemicals. I'm talking about plants. Plant nutrient. 22,000 put together. No starch. They grind plants. Grind the plants and fruit and vegetable. Put inside one capsule. And now when you take it, it goes inside your cells. It starts from the cells to repair the damaged cells. It detoxifies the body from harmful contents. As if that's not enough, it protects the heart and prevents it from complications. It controls high blood pressure and it balances the immune system. Any kind of tumor that someone may have, any kind of growth, C24/7 dissolves it. Any kind of growth, it dissolves it. And for the people that have sexual challenges, C24/7 enhance sexual vitality. Many families that there's doctor says, we don't know your problem. You cannot have a child and we don't know your problem. You say you have low sperm count, they try. Look for Dr. C24/7. Yes, it boosts sexual vitality. Now, naturally, when you were created, God gave you things that will make you to be flexible, look younger. It cleans your system all the time. Many of you in this room, you cannot read your Bible any longer without using glasses. I don't know if I'm correct. This is the problem. God puts cholesterol in your system. Now, those are things that makes you to break your angles like this. You see the way I'm doing? Good. God puts it in all your joints. The process was that once it's bad, you're supposed to eat what will replace the old one. Just like grease. You know when grease is bad in a vehicle, you put the new one, remove the old one, right? But here's the problem. When you don't replace the old one keeps compounding. Because you don't have the new one. That's when the doctor will say you have bad cholesterol. But with Colidus goes down and break down the bad one, replace it. If you cannot replace it, it will continue to compound. At a point, it will cover all parts of your body. That is part of the reason you have wrinkles. Listen, when the cholesterol compound in your system, you have wrinkles. As if that's not enough, at a point, once it covers your lens, you will not be able to see again like before. So you need to double the lens. All you need to do is take Colidus. Someone that has asthma cannot breathe very well. Not because he wouldn't have breathed very well, but the cholesterol and the blood are collecting together. With Colidus, it will break down the bad cholesterol and the person will be able to breathe very well. How about stroke? What causes stroke? Now let me shock you with this. Nobody was designed to have stroke. But what causes stroke is when someone's blood is not circulating. God created you and puts the heart pumps the blood, send the blood to the lungs, the arteries, the capillaries, and now send it to other parts of the organ from that mode. Along the line, let's say the part of your body is being blocked, part of your vein, your arteries or capillaries blocked. Let's say this part, the heart has pumped the blood. Am I correct? And at this point, the blood cannot reach this side. What will happen here? It will be paralyzed. It will be dead. Big grammar. It will die. Abi? When you say paralyzed, you want to confuse us. What will happen in this side that the blood was pumping in? The side that blood is pumping, what will happen? It will overflow. God will bless people. I like people that use symbols. It will overflow. That's when they say, How you pronounce it? Where is it? Where is it? Because it's too much. You understand now? This side, the doctor is seeing high blood pressure. This side, they say it's paralyzed. It's dead. Partial stroke. Because the blood cannot feed that side. Do you understand what is happening now? This side is dead. This side is overflowing with blood. That's why most people that have stroke has high blood pressure. So when you take Colidus will go in and dissolve the blockage. It breaks down those blockage and your blood circulates very well. Someone is having fibroid. What is fibroid? Fibroid are tissues in the organ that's supposed not to exist and it is there. Collectively made up. So when you take Colidus, it goes down and break it down. Now imagine the effect of this product. I want to ask you, do you think that people in the world will need this product? They will need it back? I'm not done. Now, this is what cured my own ulcer. You see, even if not anything, I don't appreciate anything about this business. This product alone, I appreciate it a whole lot. Ulcer is one sickness that if you see someone that is suffering from it, if you're closer to that person, you can talk to that person, you can collect any amount of money. Also, it's as if he's pointing you gun direct like this, say, give me that money or I'll kill you. If you have ever experienced the pains of ulcer, these products and these products are the same. Only that this one contains anti-aging. Children below the age of 18 shouldn't take this. Pregnant women, lactating mother shouldn't take this, but they should take this. And anyone taking tiny blood medicine should take it 24/7, but rather should take this. They're just like husband and wife. If you want to look healthy, want to look good, please make sure you take this product every day. No sickness will come your way. I repeat it. No sickness will come your way. You'll be very strong because it will be boosting the immune system very, very well. Now this is the product from the heart. This is what killed kind of one heart problem. I told you this earlier. The product is called Vidamas. It prevents you against any heart attack. It smoothens the blood. It smoothens the blood. As if that's not enough, it also makes the blood to circulate very well, and it prevents you against skin infection, skin problem. Yes. So all you have to do, see at this product, you are using it. This is what Kanawang is using to run Heart Foundation in Nigeria as I'm talking to you right now. Any heart-related issue, that is it. Now, another product is Restore Life. How many of you would like to live longer? Let me see your hands up. Then look for Restore Life and take it. It has the ability to prolong your life 30%. There are food that you eat and it prolongs your life. Are you aware of that? And there are food that you eat, it cuts your lifespan. So, Restore Life is good for that. It prolongs your lifespan, reduce sign of aging, reverse the degenerative diseases, and activate and also repair your DNA. It repair your DNA and prevent your DNA from getting damaged. Who knows the work of DNA? Who knows the work of DNA? Who will try? Okay, let me hear from please. Yes, try. Yes, it's in charge of gene. Any other person? It makes you look younger. Now, DNA is where all the cells is being developed. When I say gene, it makes all the cells, that's where the cells is being produced. And our body is made up of cells. Are we together? So if the cell that's supposed to function here is dead, are we together? Here is dead. Now, let's move on for the sake of time. We have our own beverages, ranging from cappuccino, latte, sugar-free. We have original coffee, we have beverages. Now, these beverages gives you energy. I will advise you before you leave the house in a day, please make sure you take it. The way holding the sachet in your hand like this, you feel extra energy. It boosts your immune system. It enhances visual vitality. It reduces fatigue. All the time you're always feeling tired. Please take it. You'll not feel tired again. Now, our coffee is the only coffee in the world that has 0.01 caffeine. What do I mean by that? Most people don't take coffee because of the caffeine. So it does not allow them to sleep. I don't know if I'm correct. Our coffee, it's like I'm telling you, it does not have caffeine. It does not have caffeine. The 0.01 is for you to hear the flavor. Just flavor. The content of caffeine is not there. Just the flavor. So that when you're taking coffee, just feel as if you're taking coffee. They are made of probably Arabic beans. The Arabic beans, just like they use cocoa to produce Bonvita. So they only produce that Arabic beans to produce this coffee. But since the name is coffee, they just put that 0.01, just little drop of caffeine, so that you perceive the aroma while you're taking it. So take it, feel free to take it. So it was this coffee and complete that cured my ulcer. If you know anyone that is suffering from ulcer, any of the coffee with complete is good to go. How do you use it? Since ulcer is a wound, the person shouldn't drink it hot, but you should prepare with the hot water and keep it to cold. Is it clear? Prepare it with hot water and keep it to cold, then you don't drink it. And take complete. If you take complete 2-3 times a day, with no time, the person will not talk about ulcer again. That's it. So let's move on for the sake of time. If your children are always failing in advance, as out of 50 in the class, they'll take 56. They fail plus. Please don't beat that child. What is happening to you used to happen to that child. Everyone has memory level. Are you aware of that? There's a level we can control and stop. There's a level we cannot control. So if a teacher teaches above that memory level, what will happen to that child?